right, everybody. Welcome to the Studying Brew, episode 709. Wow, what a great night. It is Monday. It is time to start this week off with some studying, staying consistent. You are here for that 30 minutes of fun where we keep it consistent, keep it fun, keep it educational.
Yeah.
By the way, my name is Andy. I'm the guy that runs the back office, to answer all your phone calls, text messages, and all that good stuff. But you're not here for me. You're here for Brandy. She's got her Series 6, 63, 26, Series 65, and that Series 7, which makes her more than qualified to teach you all the things you need to know. So that way you too can get that pass notice and just flex hard this summer.
That's right.
Strutting around the pool. That's how you're going to do it.
Yep.
And they're going to be like, why you got so much strut going on there? And you'll be like, well, I'm glad you asked. You free on Thursday?
Here's the calendar link.
Here's my calendar link.
Never.
Calendly?
Yeah.
Calendarly? I don't know. You know, just saying. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's always good to get those. That's if you have a hard time talking to people, guys, I'm just saying, you do stuff like that, people will talk to you.
This is true.
For one way or another.
Yeah.
They'll find you. And they'll be like, I want to know why.
Yeah.
Confidence is everything.
It's true.
Confidence is everything. Let me tell you, this license definitely gives you confidence. Red Bull gives you wings. These ones give you confidence. I'm just saying. And we had one heck of a good weekend. We had a lot of things going on. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers who are, you know, we just can't say enough about all those mothers that are just studying and getting this thing done. Just selfless, you know, just always taking care of the family, taking care of the community. They just always doing what it takes.
That's right.
Mom, you know, I think it's fair to say that none of us would be here if it wasn't for a mother.
I think that is a very fair statement.
Yeah. So we have a lot to be appreciative of those mothers, and Brandy's a mother. So she's definitely with all you moms. Last night she gave good advice, I guess, with studying and getting
I think so.
Getting these licenses. So
I hope so. Anyway.
Yeah, we put a lot of good information and a lot of encouragement out there yesterday. It was a good evening espresso for all the members. It was good to see all the ones that are on there. And if you weren't, then I would watch that. I definitely would watch that if you got your test coming up. We had some great results just from the people that were on. We've had people that increased their scores by 30%, 30 points. Really, it's mental. I'm telling you.
Yeah,
it was cool to see that. A lot of people were doing that. So, all right, you guys ready?
Let's do it.
All right, let's go, Brandy.
Let's do it.
We got a lot of great stuff coming, so let's just go. Tonight we're gonna do test taking techniques and that fun thing that we do with the KonaCatchphrase. We're gonna play a game. Brandy's gonna have some questions up there. I'm gonna read them, and then you're just gonna see how you line up with those words and see if you guys are getting those techniques down. Because I'm telling you, the techniques are where it's at.
Yeah, it is.
It's where it's at. So, all right, online, on-demand courses. You know what I mean? We got our own. So if you want to get on those evening espressos and be like one of the students that just messaged me, and they were like, hey, you know, your $1,000 analogy. Remember my analogy yesterday?
Yes.
Yeah, they're like, that was a game changer for me. Changed their mindset. So I'm just saying, you never know what you're gonna get. I'm telling you guys, it is definitely.
No, that's very true.
It's all mindset.
It is a lot.
And we put technique into this. We put content into this. We pour everything we could possibly get, so that way you guys get on every cylinder you could possibly hit to win that race.
Very true.
Because a lot of you, I'm telling you, it's not just learning the content. There's other things that are a factor in getting the pass notice that are wildly overlooked. So if you want to get in those live sessions, those on-demand course videos and audios, by the way, I spent the whole night pretty much uploading tons of stuff for the 63. It's a lot. I'm just going to let you know, if you're waiting for those, it's going to be a few days. It's going to be a while. Yeah.
He hasn't seen
Somebody gave me a lot of homework. So anyways, thanks, Brandy. Study guides for the SIE, the 6 and the 63, $20 each. They are ebooks. They can also be printed out. You guys can get those and use those. Orientation replay, they have that available. It just teaches you all the things that we do, all the things we have for the paid, the free, the good, and all the great. So make sure to watch that orientation replay so that way you can see how Kona works. We have the Kona community. That is our Discord where you can ask questions. I had someone call me, or they actually messaged me. Don't call me on the Discord. I probably won't answer. But they messaged me directly over there and definitely changed some way that they were thinking and doing. with their study prep and their study plan. So just reach out. And I'll help you out the best I can. And you could do that over on the Kona community. Brandy is the only over there. So if you want her help, that is the only place you can reach her at. So make sure to join in on that Discord. And how do you get all these wonderful things? How do you get connected to even our Telegram? Scan the QR code right there or hit the link in the chat for my link tree. All the different links are in there. Even our membership, all that stuff's in there. So watch that orientation replay. Learn how we all work. And just invest in yourself if you can. I'm just saying.
Just saying.
5 Starbucks trips by yourself pays for Kona.
Yep.
Maybe you want to start doing some brew at home. You know what I mean? Some drip until you get your pass notices. Do some drip at the home.
Do some drip at home so you can afford the drip.
Get the real drip.
Out.
No, get the real drip. You know what I mean?
Yes.
But I mean, do some pour over.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Do that French press at home.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
Come on, man.
That's what all the cool kids are doing anyway.
I do.
Yeah. Make you wear a flannel and be a hipster.
That's right.
Anyways.
Yeah.
So yeah, we got all that going on. So make sure to watch that. And don't even get me started on McDonald's, guys. You pay for like 3 meals.
Dude.
It's like Kona for 3 months on 1 meal over at McDonald's. I'm telling you. I don't know when the prices went up, but geez.
I don't know.
They ain't making it any better.
No.
All right, live session. We have something tomorrow. We got an update. We're not going to have the 6 live. It's going to be canceled. We were going to do content recording on that 6 anyhow.
Yeah.
But we have to cancel that. We have a bit of a dental emergency with our daughter. It might be tomorrow, and we might have some changes on Wednesday as well.
Yeah.
I'll let you know. No big emergency where she's like in the hospital or anything. So don't trip. But dental and dentists and doctors, I don't know if you guys know this, but it's like a pain in the what to get in anywhere.
Legit.
So
what can we do this? You tell me. You're the dentist.
I know it's something. So tomorrow we're just dealing with what we're dealt, and we're just gonna have to cancel that. We're gonna have to postpone what we were gonna do, but we will have that Series 6 lesson as always on Thursday.
Yes.
As far as we know, everything's all in line after Thursday and Friday for sure. But we'll see.
Yeah.
So let us know if you got a test exam coming up and you need if it interferes in some way, not having that 6, which I don't think so. But go ahead and let us know and we'll see what we can do.
Yeah.
All right. So that's why I want to make sure. SIE, we're going to go over bonds. That's the topic of the hour tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. in Hawaii, 10 a.m. Pacific, 11 a.m. Mountain, 12 p.m. Central, 1 p.m. in the East Coast. Make sure you're on your local time there, and you know what time zone you're in.
Right.
And then we're going over product keywords in 26.
Yep.
So make sure that you are on there for that Series 26. That is at 9 a.m. in Hawaii, 12 p.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Mountain, 2 p.m. Central, 3 p.m. in the East. Both of those sessions will be recorded and sent out to those tiers that are paying accordingly for those replays. Those will be available tomorrow. So, all right.
Yeah.
Quick reminder. We have our workshop on Saturday. We got our test taking techniques workshop. Someone who reached out today actually said, you changed my mind and you changed my brain watching that on Saturday. That just like blew my mind away. Like I was like struggling and I saw that and it's like changed everything. And I'm just letting you guys know it's where it's at.
It is.
Get on that test taking techniques. If you ever seen it, you're going to see it tonight and you're going to be like, what? I wish I knew what they were talking about. Saturday, it's free. It's this exact same Zoom link. You can get in on there. We're going to do securities questions. We're going to do MLO questions. We're going to do life questions. We're going to throw all kinds of questions in there. We're going to show you those concepts, those things that we do here so well. And that way you can get a grip on it. Check those local listings there. It is free. It is 30 minutes. It is 30 to 45 minutes of Zoom. Usually we're done within the 30 to 35 minute area.
Okay. Yeah,
so there is no replays. So don't ask.
Nope.
There is no replays. It's just for those who show.
That's right.
If you're there, you're there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So there you go.
Yeah.
It used to be like Coachella was like that, but now it's on YouTube.
That's true.
Maybe one day I'll live stream it on YouTube, but I doubt it.
I
I like there's something about doing something that's live, not recorded, and just for the people who just like have that commitment.
I agree. I'm totally,
especially when it's in the morning. I think it's fair.
I'm with
for like the East Coast. Like I will record the Studying Brew just because I like East Coast. That's a 1 a.m. commitment. That's rough. Like, it's pretty awesome that we do have so many East Coasters that show up all the time.
Yeah.
Lavelle, shout out New York, right? Tim, he's on here. It's Ohio.
Yeah.
We got some people from Virginia. We had some people from Florida.
Mm-hmm.
We had people from Pennsylvania, Pittsburgh. We had some Patzers over there. We remember we had man, his name slipped my brain. He was in Boston, he was in Boston.
Yes.
Passed all his exams with us as well.
Yes.
So it's not like it can't be done. And then that leads me to, if you're not following me on Instagram, and you when they let me know and they give me a picture, Brandy,
Yeah.
guess what?
What happens?
I add another one to the Kona Hall of Fame because we got a passer. Speaking of passers, we got a passer. That's right. Series 6, all the way out from Kentucky. Ryan passed his Series 6.
Yes. Yes, he did. He passed the Series 6 on Saturday.
Pardon me. Allergies. All right, Ryan, congratulations on passing the Series 6. And if you guys don't know or remember Ryan, he passed the SIE a while back, and he about a month or so back, in the beginning of the year, somewhere around there.
Yeah.
He has dyslexia, and I know some people go, I got dyslexia, like some people have, I got ADD, but this is like legit dyslexia. He's like, man, I can't even read the questions.
No.
Like, my dyslexia is so bad, reading questions that they have is just not an option.
Correct.
So I had to learn your techniques.
Yes.
And that's how he passed the SIE.
Yeah, he was the one that never scored higher than a 50%.
Yeah, on his math, on any of his simulateds, he never scored any of those higher than a 60.
Correct.
So this is what he wrote. So if you think that was crazy with the SIE, this is what he wrote for the Series 6. He says, y'all are freaking amazing. Remember, I said he's from Kentucky.
Yes.
Thank you, Andy and Brandy, so much. Watch the videos through twice. I took one 10-question quiz. One 10-question quiz on Kaplan. Failed that. The test taking techniques got me through the exam. I don't think that any of these exams, whether it's the Life, SIE, or Series 6, are as difficult as the quiz banks are. The techniques are where it's at for sure. And I love you guys. And that's all he wrote. I'm just saying, guys.
If that's not a mindset, I really don't know what is.
There's a mindset. We saw it with Josie. Remember Josie? Yes. 1 week of looking at the 26. When I say looked at it, she got the book, she printed it out, she flipped through the pages, cracked a couple, took one quiz and said, you know what? This ain't for me this week. I'm just going to go take the test on Saturday anyway. I'm going to use Brandy's techniques, see what happens.
Yeah.
Passed.
Yeah.
Done.
That's it.
Series 26 in the books.
Yeah.
Techniques master.
Now I have to say this for the crammers of the Kona party people over here.
Yeah.
Not everybody can do that. A lot of us have got to practice that technique, but this particular individual,
that's how he's been living his whole life.
Yes,
but exactly. He never had a way of articulating it, and he never thought he would run into a system that actually embraced how he's gotten through life on how to read, because he has dyslexia that bad.
Exactly.
So you got to look at that. That's a guy who's been shooting from 3-point land his whole entire life, and someone put an NBA shirt on him and said, go for it.
Exactly.
And he's like, what's so hard about all these games, man? I see everybody all tripping. I just shoot for the ball from 3. It's no big deal.
There you go.
And that's what he did. So practice enough, get in your mind that it is that simple, that you don't need necessarily to know all the crazy content, right? You just got to know the keywords. You
just got to know the connections of the keywords. That's it. And I was telling people today, we'll talk about it when we get to the questions, but it's really, guys, it's like, you have your questions, right? You got your answers. It's really like bump, 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 bump. Okay. And then you go into here and you go, oop, that's the match. That's it. That's it.
Click it, move on.
Click it, move on. It's just different. It's just different.
Hits different.
Yes. Hits
as
different.
the kids say.
That's right.
All right, let's do this, Brandy. Let's play the Kona catchphrase.
Let's.
It's the game that's sweeping the nation. As now they're all fired up. They're like, all right, I want to learn these techniques. How do they do it? How? Little stuff like this, little drills and games. You play this at home when you're doing your drills on whatever Q bank you're using. I know in Primerica, y'all got the Kaplan
Yes.
And then if you're outside Primerica, you probably got about 5 different Q banks you use.
So many different kinds.
Yeah. If you're in Primerica, you have no idea. All the other different firms, when these people study, they're like, they buy like 3 to 4 different Q banks. Like
It's true.
Like it was a 6-pack at the local 7-Eleven. They just got all these different Q banks and they're constantly going through them. So it doesn't matter what Q bank you're using. You could play this drill. And what we're going to do is I'm going to read the answers. I'm going to read the questions. What you're going to do in the chat is you're going to participate. What you're going to do is not go, the answer's C, it's A.
Right.
No, I'm not at all. You're not going to learn the techniques that way. No, you're holding on to something that's already been, we've already kicked that horse around a lot.
Guys, it's called KonaCatchphrase, not what's the answer.
Right. It's learning how to do these techniques and learning and how to look for those little phrases, those little keywords, those patterns, those little things that we teach on our workshops, like on Saturday.
Yes.
And identifying that stuff so that way you can get the answer.
Right.
And once you guys start learning that stuff, you'll be like Ryan. Yes. I'm just saying. So don't be so quick to like go give the answer. Yeah. Really look and try to measure yourself up and see if you got those keywords right or those patterns or all those things I said. Put them in the chat, participate, and really see how you line up. There is no wrong answers here.
No.
There is no, don't be thinking you're going to look like a fool.
No.
You're not, because you'd be crazy. Even if you haven't even studied once. I don't care, because most of these questions, you guys would be surprised. You don't need to really know that much content to get, or content at all.
No.
So quit tripping, give it your best shot with the common knowledge God's blessed you with.
Yep.
And go for it.
Let's do it.
Let's go. All right. D, exchange rate risk. C, systematic risk. B, specific risk. A, political risk. And if you're brand new, we always start answers first because it lets us read the question with intent. And sometimes we can even get the question right without even looking at the question.
Very true.
So specific, different, right? Systematic, I'm guessing you said systematic, right?
Yeah.
Exchange.
A, B, and D are non-systematic.
A, B, and D are non-systematic.
I mean, it says it right there, right?
Yeah.
System. Right.
It's the only one that's a system.
Okay. Yeah, it looks securities related. I see exchange rate, and I think that currency exchange.
Right. I do too.
Right. So I think currency exchange. You're right about the only system. Specific, guys, I've been doing this for a minute. I don't, seems very unfamiliar.
Right.
I've never heard of specific risk. I'm not saying that
specific to what? That's what I would ask. I would be like, specific to who?
Yeah. So I don't think that one's familiar. And then what is political?
That's a country or government.
Yeah, country, government.
Right.
Like, yeah, country, government. Exactly. Okay.
Those are, look, if you're not even studying, I think those are simple things to think of, right? Those are simple. That's easy.
Yeah. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
The risk that a security's value will decrease due to the instability of a foreign government is called. Okay, again, we know what the answer is. I think it's pretty easy to spot. But what are the key words?
What in the question? There you go.
Come on, Diana. Play along here. Foreign government. There you go.
Foreign government, political.
Political.
Boom. And that is, let me make that darker. That is, in fact, the answer.
That's it. Again, if you haven't been studying, that was easy, wasn't it?
I think so. Well, I'm partial.
And another example of why you look at the answers first, because if you would have looked at the question first, you might have second guessed yourself on this answer.
Exactly. Well, I know that exchange rate. See?
Right.
See? All right. Oh, wait. Oh, no.
What?
I'm missing a question. It's okay.
Is that the same one?
That was the same one.
Oh. D, flat tax. C, progressive tax. B, ad valorem tax.
Yeah.
Regressive tax.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Brandy testing me there, my reading skills.
Yeah.
I'm all ad valorem.
Ad valorem. It's Latin.
It made me think just a second.
There you go. That's right. It is
property.
That is property.
Property.
Different levels.
That's how they say it in Canada. Property.
Different levels. Regressive and progressive.
Flat.
flat.
Just pretty flat, right?
Yeah. All right.
Means it's got no changes. There are no ups, no downs. Give me that flat rate.
Flat, right? I mean, look, I mean, if you guys think about it, we know what regressive looks like, right?
Yeah.
I regress. I'm going down.
Right.
Progressive means I'm going up, right? And then flat is just like I'm flat. Am I right?
Or if you want to go progressive is forward, regressive is backwards.
Ooh, see, I didn't even think about that.
You're progressing forward, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Do we have taxes go down? Non-investment income dividend into brackets and taxed at increasingly higher rates as individuals earn more money is known as non-investment income dividend into brackets and taxed at increasingly higher rates as an individual earns more money is known as
increase.
So people are putting increase, increasingly, right? Non-invest, high rate.
Let's see, non-investment income for sure, increasingly higher. Yes.
Yes.
Got it. Yeah. So then what's your link, guys?
What you guys think it is? Let's see.
Progressive. That's right, guys. And now you know how the U.S. tax system is.
Dum, 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 dum.
Yep. That's the U.S.
Hey,
tax
if you guys ever wanted to know, if you guys ever want to know why taxes are so difficult to do and why so hard, is because the lobbyists for people like what is the
H&R Block,
TurboTax, they spend billions and billions of dollars to lobby your government to make it complicated so that way they don't lose billions and billions of dollars in that business to charge you thousands of dollars to do your taxes.
You do your own taxes?
They do not want you to do your own taxes.
Yeah.
Just so you know, it's a true thing. Look it up. Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation. C. Investment Advisors Act of 1940. B. Securities Investor Protection Act of 1970. A. Investment Company Act of 1940. All right.
Banks different.
Yep. D is different. It's a deposit, right?
Ooh.
The deposit, the FDIC. We've heard a lot about that.
Yes. These are all, well, they're not all acts because the FDIC is not. Firm versus person, AC. Okay, yeah, because you got company and you've got advisor. Very good. Very good. Nothing in B.
Retail.
Well, I'm just looking at securities investor.
Yeah.
Like, guys, I'm just looking at this. I
Keeping
got
it super
company,
simple.
Securities investor, advisors, and deposit. That's all I'm looking.
So it's fair to say company is a company that invests, right? Or something.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that, right?
Yeah, you
Securities investor is be like just a person who likes to invest in securities, just the regular Joe, I guess.
Yeah, an investor.
An investment advisor is the person with the license that invests for people.
Right.
It's advice.
They give advice on investments.
Right.
Yeah.
And then the FDIC is just insurance for deposits.
Yeah.
Which of the following protects investors in the event of insolvency of a broker dealer?
No.
They're thinking way too much.
I mean, they're right.
Right.
But what? Insolvency is the least.
Keyword.
Wait, you guys. There you go.
There you go. Protects
investors. Doesn't it? Look at guys. It says protects investors right there. And this says investor protection. What? You guys see that?
Now they do. Look at them go. B.
Oh.
Jerry, you meant B, right?
Yeah, he meant B.
He meant B.
Yeah. Guys, look. Stop reading.
When was the last time your teacher told you that?
Stop reading and stop thinking. Just look. Well, it's true. It is insolvency, but it's insolvency of a broker dealer. So we're still not FDICs because we already said that those are for banks.
Yep. FDIC is for a bank. When you walk into a bank, doesn't it say FDIC insured? Have you never seen that on the door?
And even if you didn't know that, the question is not talking about a bank. It's talking about protecting investors. And it says securities investor protection.
Key words again. Remember.
Keep it
matching it up. Adult ... Protection investor went with protection and investor in the question.
Keep it simple.
There you go.
Yeah. No, you don't got to read. You got to look.
Yes.
Just got to look. I know. It's like the weirdest
D,
thing.
A, follow on offering. C, a shelf offering. B, a regulation D offering. A, an IPO. I don't know why I got to say it like that. It's an IPO.
It's on the shelf, so it's on hold.
Yeah, it's on the shelf. It's on layaway.
It's like shelf on the elf. Wait.
Elf on the shelf.
Thank you.
A very first offering.
Why? Because it's the
Initial public offering.
So it's the first. I like that.
D, yes. Regulation D is always private.
It is
Keep
private.
your regulation D private.
Right. Or how about we just do this? We have an IPO. We got
Some of you guys are like, what? Is that how they remember it? Yes.
But even then, yes, because he's absolutely right. But even then, let's pretend we didn't know that. But it says regulation D offering, so it has to be special. There's something not normal
It's
about
got
that.
a title.
It's got a title. It's got
a letter.
It's got a letter, dude. It's different.
Right.
And additional one. Why? Because it says follow on. So that means not the first.
No, we're following up. Follow up date.
Do you guys see a test taking technique in here?
Is it the first date? No, it's a follow up date.
Right? Dude, you got it. Those are opposite because you got the first and not the first.
Yes.
And that being said, C and D are similar, aren't they? Because you got that one on hold and one that's not the first.
And then what do we call that? D is now a double dip.
Double dip. They're
two patterns are now pulling into D.
Exactly.
Two things. So let's see it. ABC Corporation issues 1 million of its shares to the public for the first time in April. In December, it decides to issue an additional 500,000 shares to the public. The December offering is known as...
Here we go.
That's right. Additional.
And
Thank
be
you.
sure that we know that this is just a side note, that we know that they are asking about the December.
Right.
This is a slow down to go fast moment.
Yes.
And yes, guys, not the first. And it said nothing about holding it.
It's that second date in December.
Yeah.
Takes a minute.
That's a long time though for me. I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
All right. D, buying power. C, equity. B, SMA. A, LMV. Wow, a lot of letters.
Yep. I've got the power.
I've got the power. Only implies to 80s kids who knows what that is.
Can I write He-Man though?
Yeah, sure. Power of Grayskull.
He-Man.
It's on Netflix. They redid it.
They did. Equity stocks. That's right. That's stocks. I'm gonna put ownership because I'm trying not to go. I'm trying not to go with securities knowledge, but you're right, definitely.
Equity is always at ownership.
Oh, purchasing power could be, right? Because buying power, purchasing power, maybe.
SMA is not shake my. Never mind.
And then the other two are like letters.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's look at what's happening here. I'm gonna introduce a technique to you guys.
Yeah.
These are opposite because they're just letters.
Shake my assets. Oh,
good night. Good night.
All right. The current market value of the securities in a long margin account is known as...
That starts with an L.
L. Margin. Oh.
That starts with an M.
Yep.
Wait.
What?
Where's the V? There has to be a V in there somewhere.
Value.
Wait, where?
Value.
Where?
Value.
That's right.
I see the value. Large market value.
That literally stands for the long margin value. That's literally what it is.
Long margin value.
That's like legit what it stands for. I went like this, guys. When I saw this question, I literally went like this. No. I'm just going to click it just to see. If you notice, it doesn't look like the rest because I actually had to retype this one because I was like, no. You think?
Yes.
Think? Click, boom, LMV, just like that.
Long margin value.
Yep.
See what we're saying?
Yep.
Look,
No thinking.
and people would miss this question because they feel like, oh, shoot, what is a long margin?
I
Oh
don't
my
know
goodness.
those. I don't know those.
I don't know this. Brandy, where's it at in the study guide?
We never been taught this.
Brandy, did we have an episode on long margin value?
So, yeah, it's not in the study guide, right?
No, just connect the dots, connect the words. You don't even need to be studying for that. You know what I mean, Tim?
Just take your guess based on the words, and I bet you, probably like 9, 8, maybe 7 times out of 10, you'll be right without any securities.
You all got to keep it simple.
Keep it simple.
Simple. Keep it simple.
Keep it simple.
That's what I want you guys to say to yourselves as you're taking your quizzes right after we're done here. I'm going to keep it simple. Keep it simple.
Keep it simple.
All right. Look at the words. Just connect it. Bam. Just get that pass notice. We're all about pass notices here.
Yep.
Nobody on. Hey, I want you all to know this and listen up. When you click, on that computer and you send in your, you're submitting your exam for scoring.
Yeah.
And it comes back pass.
Yeah.
You walk out, you're excited.
Yeah.
You should all visualize this, by the way. You should already have like this in your head.
Yeah.
This whole process. You should visualize your whole party. You should visualize how you're going to walk out, how you're going to do like a backflip in the parking lot, whatever, right? You're already thinking about your TikTok boomerang, your Instagram boomerang, how you're going to be like this with the pass, like this in the camera, right? You got it all figured out, right? What you're going to wear, how you're going to get your hair did.
Yep.
You're getting your nails done, right?
Yep.
Right, fellas? You're going to get your nails done. All that stuff, right?
Yeah.
When you're strutting out there, I'm going to tell you that something's not going to happen.
What?
That proctor is not going to stop and say, hey, Cece, what?
Yeah.
I didn't see your work on answer 40.
Yeah.
We're going to have to take that back.
You remember long division?
Hey, I don't think you really thought that one through on question number 54.
Did you?
I don't think I saw you really work it out with what that LMV was.
Did you use critical thinking?
I think there's shenanigans, and I'm going to have to reverse this pass notice. No, it's a pass is a pass.
That reading comprehension.
Pass is a pass.
I like that.
You just walk out.
Yep.
So just keep that in mind.
Yes.
Don't overcomplicate it and just keep it simple and go. All right, everybody. That's it for tonight. Remember, No 6 Live tomorrow. We'll be back, same bat time, same bat channel for Test Taking Techniques Tuesday. So if you really like tomorrow, we do all the work.
That's right.
Be here, be there tomorrow, and invite a friend, bring grandma, bring mom, bring dad, bring uncle, whoever you want to bring, best friend.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. Guy from the lodge. Do we even have lodges anymore? Doesn't matter. Until then, stay safe out there. Wash your hands. Don't touch your face. Don't touch your friend's face. That's all I know. Keep that positive mental attitude. PMA, everybody. Have a great night.
Thank you guys for being on. We super appreciate you. Don't forget to practice the Kona catchphrase in your next quiz. And we'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a great one.
Good night.